Hi, so today's topic is very interesting. I'm going to share the most feared fast bowler in the history of the game. Actually, it is in the recent history of the game because there are lots of fast bowlers who are very deadly, very harsh on the batsman. But to name one, I would say Shoaib Akhtar from Pakistan. He was a tremendous fast bowler and he was very deadly, very fast bowler. And cricketers from all over the world endorsed him as the most scariest of the fast bowler that the world has ever seen. He broke the world record of 100 miles an hour barrier and he was considered to be the most fierce of the fast bowlers of the recent history. Shoaib Akhtar was considered to be the most deadliest of the fast bowlers. All the top batsmen got difficulties facing him. Well, it was a scary sight seeing Shoaib Akhtar running towards you from the longest run up at 100 miles an hour. There is no doubt that Shoaib Akhtar was the life of the game. He was the crowd puller. He smashed some of the best batsmen in the world of cricket. The first one was Gary Kirsten. Gary Kirsten was a seasoned campaigner from South Africa. He was a very good opener. He had scored lots of runs for South Africa. But when it comes to Shoaib Akhtar smashed him on the face. He bowled a bouncer to him and the ball hit him just near the eye. Gary Kirsten got 16 stitches on his face. He was badly injured. The whole of the teams, the physio, the staff got around him and took him to the hospitals on the stretcher. It was a very scary incident. Second one was Saurav Ganguly. Saurav Ganguly was smashed on the ribs from Shoaib Akhtar. Shoaib Akhtar knew that Saurav Ganguly was not good on bouncers, so he constantly targeted him with lethal bouncers. He hit him in the rib cage, and Saurav was down at the spot. Then comes Brian Charles Lara from West Indies. He was the greatest of all. He was the most stylish, most technically correct batsman of the game. He almost smashed all the top fast bowlers, but when he was facing Shoaib Akhtar for the first time, he got smashed on the helmet and he was immediately down on. Shoaib Akhtar had lots of controversies in his career. He was an angry young man with temper issues, as most of the fast bowlers do. They are very aggressive in nature. So do Shoaib Akhtar. Shoaib Akhtar got into fights with his fellow colleagues, the cricket board members. Now let's see what the world cricketer has to say about him as a fast bowler. Sean Pollock from South Africa, the captain of South Africa and a very talented fast bowler. recently gave a statement about Shoaib Akhtar that we used to wait for his spell to end because he considered Shoaib Akhtar was very deadly, very fast bowler. This is coming from South African captain Sean Pollock, who was at his peak at that time, and this is a very big thing if somebody the stature of Sean Pollock is saying this thing. The next statement came from Tamim Iqbal from Bangladesh, very talented opener. He said, "I always say this, I have played many fast bowlers and played bowlers bowling at 150 kilometers per hour, but there was only one time that I was scared when I went to bat. It was when I faced Shoaib Akhtar for the first time. That day, I felt like he would kill me," Tamim said. "He was so scary," Tamim added. The next statement is of Virat Kohli from India.
In the beginning of your career, you saw and said, "Oh, ये तो non-striking ऐसे ही अच्छा लगेगा."
See, I never faced Shoaib Akhtar,
Yeah.
but I've seen him in a game in Dambulla against Pakistan. I got out, I couldn't face him, but I saw him bowl, and he looked, even at the later stages of his career, he looked very lethal. तो वो देख के मुझे लगा यार ये जब पीक पे बॉलिंग करते होंगे तो मतलब ऐसा ही लगता होगा कि दूसरे एंड पे ही रहो.
Yeah.
So based upon these statements, based upon these visuals, I came to the conclusion that Shoaib Akhtar is the most dangerous fast bowler of the recent history.